big tune, taking us into a big segment. Earlier we told you that change starts with you, the man in the mirror. And these folks are behind that 110%. Well, Yannick is like 110,000%. It's a new TV show called Let's Make Peace. Show conceptualizer Yannick Page and general manager of TIP, or Tip Society, Wilton South, are here. Good morning to you both.
Good morning, Simone.
Good morning.
You know what, Jan, when I heard you were behind the show, I was not surprised, because if you follow Yannick on social media, she's always advocating for peace and peaceable outcomes, and people just dialing it down a notch, and the rhetoric coming down a notch, and the, you know, kind of venom and vitriol in that space to kind of mellow out a little bit. So I guess I really don't need to ask you about the catalyst, but I need to ask you for the folks who don't know, why was this important for you to do?
You know, TV is a very powerful platform, as you know, and TVJ is definitely one of the most powerful out there in terms of our space. And we do have serious challenges in the society in terms of people who have an inability to settle disputes and conflicts in a peaceful way. And we see it manifest in so many ways, in particular the high levels of crime, the high levels of domestic crime, and we're seeing it from very young, right? Or, you know, once upon a time, you never heard about school children being in a brawl, or school children fighting and dying, right? And sometimes happen right now on campuses. And so, you know, the purpose of this new show, Let's Make Peace, is really to look at disputes and look at how some small disputes can evolve into some huge life-changing events, and how we could actually avoid that. And in between, you're learning lessons. So we're looking at real stories from people who have gone through some really dramatic events, but then how were they able to navigate in a more peaceful way to kind of resolve that conflict and move forward.
I think about this, and I think about mediation, and I think about dispute resolution, which a lot of people do not know very much about. You have a fight turn into a war, because you don't have the right tools to kind of distill things and calm it down. Mr. South, what role do you play in all of this? How do you feature in this feature?
Tip Friendly Society came into this easily, because we cater to teachers, we cater to everybody who works in the education sector. So when Ms. Page came with her proposal, and we saw that it's something that is going to help to reduce this high level of, well, educate the public as to how we could reduce this high level of violence in our society. We said, wow, because we cater to teachers. Teachers deal with students every day.
What do you do as a tip-friendly society? For those who don't know, what does a tip-friendly society do?
By and large, you're an insurance entity. And we cater to persons, as I said earlier, who work in the education sector. So we sell insurance products, small insurance products. And in that premium that they pay, there's a certain level of savings. So we also offer savings, and we offer loans to our members, who predominantly are teachers.
Well, poor teachers have so much to do within the classroom. Not only are they trying to teach our kids, but they're also playing guidance counselor / social worker / mediator / the person who's trying to resolve the dispute. So, Jan, tell me a little bit about how you were able to take this from paper to production. Of course, you said you came here to TVJ.
Yes.
So there's a bit of a partnership there.
There's a huge partnership. So, you know, this TV show was produced in partnership with Television Jamaica, and kind of all of their resources behind it. And, you know, when I pitched this vision to Claire Grant, she said, well, you know, Yannick, we really believe in transformational TV, and we really want to put our weight behind those programs that have the ability to get society to change in a positive way, because it can move Jamaica in a different direction. So it really wasn't a hard sell, right? And I think at the end of the day, you know, it's nice to have good drama on TV, because the episode that is coming on tonight at 8:30 p.m., you'll actually see a young couple who, you know, looking to buy a house. Simone, they don't have enough money, and what do? They go to one of the parents, but that parent says, okay, well, I need to have my name on the title. And so this is a regular thing that happens all the time, right? So I think at the end of the day, you know, people will be able to relate to how...
Yeah, that story is not going to end. Yes. I mean, obviously, after they make peace, it will end well, but that sounds like all the makings to me of some serious drama there.
Yes.
So let me ask you how you tackled it, because as a Jamaican people, we are very proud.
Yes.
And bossy.
Yes.
And private for the most part. So when I saw you running the promo to say, do you have a story? I was like, okay, let me see how this is going to work out for you. And having done Uncensored for many years, it was difficult to get guests to talk about personal things, but it's easier when it's on radio. Yes. I was like, how is he going to find people who will talk on TV? So what's the treatment of it?
Well, first of all, just about everybody we know has conflict, right?
That's true.
And if you think about it, for most of us, there is somebody that we do not talk to, a family member, a longtime friend, a colleague, somebody that we wish we probably could rekindle that relationship with. So for a lot of people, that's what they really want to do. A lot of people want to be able to say, you know, I would love to speak with my father again.
But do they want to talk about it publicly?
Some of them do, because it's, you know what, Simone, life is so short that sometimes you stop worrying so much about what other people who don't matter that much think, and start focusing on what's important to you and what you need to develop and to grow. Absolutely. And so there are some episodes that are dramatic, that we used actors, because as you've noted, they are sensitive. Sometimes there are children involved. So with some of those sensitive issues, we you know, people, but we found a way to disguise some people. And we encourage anybody who wants to come on the show, if you really want to make peace with somebody, this is a good opportunity for you to do that, because we have a partnership. You mentioned mediation with the Dispute Resolution Foundation. And of course, we do have CSJP as our partners as well.
Excellent.
To really work together to help them learn techniques. And it's good to have that third party bring it together.
So people can watch. And even if you don't want to tell your story, which, I mean, as Jan said, you can, because they'll protect you. You can learn how to.
Yes.
Yeah.
You learn much more than that, actually, because on tonight's episode, I learned quite a bit. I mean, I didn't realize it was a huge issue for people, that people would actually do that. Like, you know, if I come to you, Simone, and say, beg you money to buy a car, I never know you want to put your name on the car title. Okay, Simone, so we can work that out. But what happens when it all goes down here? And then does that mean that I never speak to you again if we have a conflict? You know, and you are such a good friend to me. And so this really is a show that I just feel very passionate about, and I'm just grateful for the Tip Friendly Society, CSJP, and of course TVJ, and I hope that you will all watch tonight at 8:30 p.m. on TVJ.
What did you find to be the common denominator in most of the disputes that you found? Money. I heard you said two money stories already. Is money usually at the heart of it?
You know what is amazing? It's sometimes it's a small, people get so angry over the smallest hearsay.
Yes.
I heard that you said so and so, and I'm here to defend my ego, and all of a sudden, you know, what you have is this fast downward spiral, and people don't have the ability to say, well, I was wrong and I'm sorry.
Hearsay can't go court, and this Chinese telephone thing in it, just need one to tell one to tell one to tell one, and then the story just mix up. We have a clip. Let's have a look at what's going to be taking place in the first. Is it tonight's show?
Tonight at 8:30.
Right. Let's make peace. Have a look.
Can we not wait until I start working?
No, David, no. Look, I'm getting a deal on this house, right? And if I don't take it, I might not get it again. Think about it. The house value is what, 30 million, and I am getting it for 22. You must admit that's a deal. Hold on. Hey, Marshall, what's up? Oh, yes. Perfect. So here's what. Send the draft ads to him for me. If he likes them, we can start running them on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Yes. Good. Thanks much.
He doesn't look so convinced.
But you know, it's funny because it's amazing how when you are young and you're in love and you start out and everything just seems like, you know, there'll be no problems down the road. But in fact, sometimes we should always plan for these things, because you never know what will happen. And, you know, it's better to be safe than sorry, and always have things in writing. But you'll see on the show tonight exactly how it turns out, and how a young married couple actually ended up in a situation where they needed a mediator because they needed to make peace.
Yeah. Very cool. I'm hoping that people will watch this and it will have the desired effect. Just help to teach people how to deal with conflict, so that it really can help us better overall.
And programs like these, I know sometimes financing is a challenge. I don't think Yannick and Future Services could have put it on without having some outside help. So we are happy that we're able to be there, to be that support in assisting this kind of a program. We need it, and we hope that it will.
Thank you for putting.
We hope that it will help, to put a damper and to give a better perspective as to how we can resolve these issues.
How we can, and to show that it actually can be done.
Indeed,
it can be done. Sometimes it's hard, and it's the harder way, but it can be done. Can be do.
And life is so much better when we're happy, isn't it?
I agree. She's right, though. She said something that I realize a lot of people are saying nowadays and trying to live accordingly. Life is short. And so you have to do the things that make you happy while you're here. And if that means it taking away some of the venom and the bitterness and the,
yeah, it can be talked through. We can
feel
talk
like
it through.
lighter, when it all finished. What time is the show tonight, Miss?
8:30 p.m.
Right here on Television Jamaica.
Or on One Spot Media.
Or on One Spot Media. Do not miss it. Thank you very much, lady, for your innovation as always. And yes, that was a pun. What's happening with the innovators, by the way?
We are going on to season 8. So, oh my gosh.
All right. Yeah, she not that work. Thank you very much, sir.
You're most welcome. Thanks for having us.
For your sponsorship of the program, and you're helping to help make Jamaica a better place.
Indeed, and we're happy to do so.
Yes, sir. Let's Make Peace show conceptualizer, Yannick Page, and general manager of Tip Society. Is that right?
Tip Friendly.
I knew something was missing. Tip Friendly Society, Wilton South. And one day when Yan has a time, she can come and play mediator between myself and Nefril to see if some peace can be made. But we have to make the program take time, get strong for deal with that one day. News in 5 is next.
I do not know why you take up yourself so young and get married. Look at me, 40 and still not married. Marriage is not something for run down.
Mommy, just stop it. I want you to have a better life. I want you to have a marriage, a husband, a family. My intention was not to replicate the errors of my mother.